Gents, DirtBag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We just gave away a free account takeover, so if you haven't watched the video, go check it out. 1,500 subscribers, so thanks to you guys. But if you clicked on the video today, we're going to go over Siphi, the Lost Bride, and 2 Rotoses. If you happen to have this combo is insanely fun and insanely good. Let's go over, we're going to go over Siphi, we're going to go over the Rotoses. We're going to kind of give you some different strats that you can do with. Now, a really good combo with that, anybody that's going to let them survive. So people that have good passives like a Seeker, or like a Seeker has a passive, increased defense, heals 20%, stuff like that. So he has a really good passive. Sandlast Survivor is a very good person to pair them with. And Vergoth is definitely one of the best ones, I would say top tier, to pair with a Rotos, because every time he takes damage, he gets to heal your teammates based off the damage he takes. And Rotos has a thing where if you don't, you can't one-shot Rotos. Like, you have to 2 or 3 hit him. But if you have somebody like a Vergoth in your team, you're going to be healing above that 50% mark again, and then it's really hard to kill him. So we're going to be going over those guys. Mainly, we're going to be going over Siphi and Rotoses today. So hit subscribe if you haven't already. We're giving away account takeover, so go check that out. But these videos won't pop up for you if you're not subscribed. So let's get into it. She looks freaking awesome. Now, Siphi, why she's so freaking good is everything. Attacks one enemy, 80% chance of placing a sleep, up to 100% chance. So basically, she can have a lot of CC on the team, going against rezzers or high DPS people or stuff like that. For one turn, everybody knows what she does. Heals, and she heals all allies. I guess really, really good A1. A2, this is cool. Mainly you're going to be using her for this, but the A2 places a block buff, debuff on all allies for 2 turns. Plays increased defense and increased speed. So basically, you get to boost up your Rotos to speed, which you're going to want them fast. You're not going to want them like super slow. You're probably going to die. And this one is a res. So revives a single ally at 55% HP, so above Rotos's HP marker, so he can't be one-shot again. And a full turn meter. So if there's nobody on the other team boosting the turn meter, then they're going to get to go right when they get rezzed up. Plays a 50% increased attack and increased crit rate buff on that ally for 2 turns. Really freaking good. So she just has a crap ton of buffs. This is on a 4-turn cooldown, which is really fast. It's only res 1 person, but it's a 4-turn cooldown. Heals each ally by 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. So you're already healing your Rotoses 10% every time she goes. 40% chance of removing a freeze and fear debuffs from each ally. So basically removing freeze and fear from her or Vergoth at the start of each turn, and removes all debuffs from Rotos. So basically, no matter what debuff Rotos has on them, it's removed. And you have 2 of them, so half of your team can never get debuffed on them. Or they get debuffed, but then they just remove it anyway. So you try and stun them, sleep them, provoke them, it just gets removed with their passive. She has a resist in all battles by 80%, by 80, which is really big. So she's not rocking a ton of resistance. I'm going to show you why we build her this way. But that's kind of why we're running her, is because of this. Like, her combo with Rotos is just insanely good. Her masteries, we kind of did the masteries down to this just to kind of boost her turn meter. So increase champion turn meter by 20% whenever an ally drops below 25%. So your team is not made to go first. She is really fast, but your team doesn't have like a speed lead, an arbiter, or anything like that. So you're going to get hit. Then 50% chance to increase turn meter again. So 15% there and 20% there. So that's a lot of turn meter. Anytime somebody dies, she increases her speed. She increases the duration of auras. She increases her speed with this. It's just really, really fast. This is the masteries I use for Siphi. Then we go down to Rotos. Now, this is our heart Rotos. This is our best Rotos right here. And our best Rotos because he's the one that has the books. So he's fully booked out. I don't have enough books for this one to get booked out, but I would. Like, if I had these books, I would totally throw it into him, which, I might if I have nobody else to book out. Next time, I'm trying to book out Ninja right now. But let's go over our best Rotos. So our best Rotos skills, once you book him out, because he is worth booking out. A1 just increases damage, but he has a 25% chance of going again. So that's really good. And then this one, he steals HP. So he hits really freaking hard, and he steals HP, which increases his HP as well. So this is kind of how he's going to be able to heal back up and get a lot of HP throughout the battle, as well as PvE and PvP. And this is his like go-to. Like this is the one that I want him to cast as many times as possible. So ignore 60% of the target's defense. So we also have this, which is 25%. So it's 85%, and then a Helm Smasher. So you can basically almost ignore 50% to ignore 100% of the target's defense, which is huge in a damage dealer. We'll also ignore Unkillable, which is amazing, and block damage buffs. So any Skull Crowns or the gear set that lets you be unkillable, he ignores it. Enemies killed by this soul cannot be revived if he's at the maximum. So this doesn't really work. It used to work automatically, but now he has to get this a couple times to max out his HP before he starts block reviving. So you're not really going to rely on that, but it is based off both HP and attack. So I noticed with this guy, you want to kind of go both. You want to go HP and attack to kind of increase his stats. So those are his skills. His passive will decrease the damage from enemies hit so that incoming damage from a single hit will not exceed 50%. That basically says you cannot one-shot him. So you're going to hit him really freaking hard, and he's going to go to 50%. And then if you don't have another hit to go another 50%, he's going to live. Grants an extra turn if damage reduction occurs. So he just keeps going. So decrease the damage taken from boss by 15% and decrease the damage taken from boss by 30%. So this is only for bosses if Siphi's on the same team. So PvE, very good. And again, Masteries, we're going down to Helm Smasher, but I want him to counterattack. So there's a 50% chance to counterattack when champion loses 25% HP. So he's going to be able to counterattack with, his A1, and then he might proc an extra turn, and then he'll do his A3, kill somebody, and then do an extra turn. Like he just keeps going. And then we want to go down to Helm Smasher all the way down here, and kind of just do more damage here. Get a shield, helps a little bit. Sleep, because Siphi's going to sleep people, so you do more damage with that. Do more damage for the first hit, and if you exceed 30%, you get to reduce the turn meter. So his skills, this is a pretty quick cooldown. This is a 2-turn cooldown and a 3-turn cooldown. So basically, if you're doing this, killing somebody, it goes to 2-turn cooldown. You do this, you proc again, and then like it cycles through so fast, especially if you haven't booked out. So that's our one. His stats are as follows: 199 speed, 97% crit, 248 crit damage with Helm Smasher, and everything else is like okay. 4500 attack. This could be higher. 2700 HP. When he starts doing the A2, he's gonna have a crap ton of HP. Defense is okay, and don't really need anything else. That's the first one. Second one, also in Savage. Again, none of those. And then we also do have him in Helm Smasher down here. So I wanted to just do kind of similar stats. This one has this one instead of this one, which again, you probably want to do this one instead rather than this one. But you just always inflict 6% more. This is 12% if you're sleep. Now he has 4800, a little bit more attack, a little bit more HP, 1 more speed, 100% crit, and 225 crit damage. So again, these are the stats you're going to kind of want to be looking for this build. And I didn't really show you Siphi. So Siphi, all speed, as much speed as you possibly can. We got her up to 318. My Arbiter, just to give you a comparison, is 342. So if I wanted to put Arbiter's speed on a Siphi, it might be better. But I would put my second best speed gear on my Siphi, which is what I did, and we got her up to 318 speed. 73,000 HP, which is great. 3,000 defense, which is awesome. And we only have her at 280 resistance, just because I have a little bit of artifacts, but Great Hall 80 as well. Don't need accuracy, because she has a 100% chance of placing this, which can't be resisted. Cannot be resisted. So that's why you don't need as much accuracy on her as you might think. So there you go. So let's just get right into it. Let's get our free stuff, and then we're gonna do some PvP. We'll do some on auto and some on manual, because manual is kind of like easier to win because you know exactly who you want to kill. Like sometimes when you have people who have like what's his name? The void guy. Of course they don't have it. So usually I only drop this team right here. This is the team with Vergoth. But I drop this team if there's a Tormund or a Hegemon on the other team where they're going to get to go first or try and freeze my team. Because if my team gets frozen, Rotos is then unfrozen with Siphi. But let's see. This is a really hard team. So let's see if Trunda can two-hit our Rotoses. So he can. So this is a really freaking hard team. So watch. We'll put this on auto or manual. And we'll see if we can come back from this. So we're going to try and, I don't know, kill this dude. One shot for 71k. Let's kill Arbiter. So they can't res. Now they only have a Rotos left to do some damage. But let's try and sleep them. There you go. Slept. Now Siphi has, again, 4-turn res. So 2 more turns and I get to res up my second Rotos. So let's try and kill this dude. Get more HP. Look at that. I got a shield and more HP. Can't one-shot me because of my passive, but we can counterattack. Now I can't one-shot him either, so I'm going to try and just boost up my HP. There you go. He's almost dead. He now procced an extra turn, so maybe he'll kill my Siphi, but he won't. I'll sleep him. Didn't really matter. I'll res another Rotos, and then we win. Cool. Good game. So that's manual. Not as good as on auto. But if the teams that I already faced, like this one has a Hegemon, this one has a Hegemon, they're the ones that I won on auto. Tormund won on auto. Let's go into this team. So I get plus 80 resistance because she's elite or because there's no really, like, it's either accuracy or resistance. I'd rather just go with resistance. But we get to go through the unkillable from the, look at that, we just healed all the way back up. But we get to go through the unkillable. Let me reduce. I'm too big. There we go. Cool. So dead. We'll just run this on match. So there you go. Unkillable doesn't proc because Rotos is passive. Just ignores unkillable. Second Rotos procced everything. So there's 2 things. You probably, if you want, put a relentless set on your second Rotos. Do one really hard hitting Rotos, like a Savage set, and then do a Relentless set on your second Rotos, and just see how many times he keeps going. There you go. He was asleep, but with Siphi on the team, I take away all my debuffs. So he can never be slept, frozen, stunned, any of that. He just doesn't care. Provoke doesn't matter. And I have both of my Rotoses assigned to do his A3 automatically. So that's his go-to. So anytime he gets he keeps dying. Anytime he gets an extra turn, he's going to try and do his A3 first. Because if he does one-shot somebody, because the AI will target the lowest HP champion, so if he does one-shot somebody, he gets to go again automatically. Let's put this on manual. Siphi versus Siphi. And this dude, I don't know this guy's name, but the guy just counterattack. He's really good. All right, so I don't have a res yet. Next turn I'll have a res. I'm gonna try and res the good Rotos to my left, unless the Skull Crown kills me. Skull Crown's probably gonna kill this Rotos right here. Nope. All right, cool. So asleep, but again I get to go. Again, because it's gonna, there you go away. All right, so we'll try and kill this Siphi. Nice, 62k, and then we'll do this because she doesn't have the unkillable. Oh, she does. God, the match has been so long that she procced her unkillable again. But our Siphi still has not died, which is great. Can we sleep her? Yes, frozen. So I'm gonna just try and keep sleeping her, or just kill her, but keep sleeping one of these guys. So we'll sleep the block buff, so we'll try and sleep him. Slept. Can't sleep again. No, we can. Sleep. Attack this chick. Hopefully she doesn't one-shot me. And res Rotos. Kill this guy. And auto. So that's... She's so good. All right, let's refresh and see if we can get a Hegemon team or something like that. All right, Hegemon team. So Ithos can never one-shot our Rotos because he only has the one hit. If he does his 3-hitter, he might be able to. But if he does his one big nuke, he won't one-shot us. So I don't care what debuffs he puts up on Rotos. Doesn't matter. They both counterattacked. There you go. See? Didn't one-shot us, and now he gets the proc and just kills him. Him, I don't know about, so he could probably kill us. But Rotos is about to come off. See the stun that he's on? Not stunned anymore. Kill. Dead. Extra turn. Dead. Oh my god. Okay, and now, yeah, this is GG. So this is like the auto team. So anytime you see a Hegemon or a Torment, you just throw this team in there. And usually it's a win. Here you go, both. So we got Torment. We're definitely going to win this because I don't think they have the nuke for this. Even a nuking Hegemon, I don't know if it can kill us, but we'll see. Okay, so hit pretty hard, counterattack, increase speed on everybody, reset all of our cooldown so we won't be able to do our 3, but our A1 has a 25% chance to go again. Hegemon just can't kill us because of Vergoth on the team. Every time Vergoth takes damage, he heals the team, which again heals Rotos. So heals Rotos and heals Siphi, but Siphi also heals every single turn. So she just healed herself for 8,000. We have all the masteries where if anybody else heals, I heal. So everybody just heal, like he just healed 3,300 for nothing. I'm just looking at the heals. He healed 4,000 at the beginning of the turn, 4,000 at the beginning of the turn. Yeah, I freaking love this team. I've had 2 Rotoses for a long time, but never got a Siphi, and just recently got a Siphi to make this team. And for Goth, it took me 130 Sacred Shards to finally get. And can we kill Torment? So that is a win right there. All right, and here is the Hegemon team. Second Hegemon team. So we'll just put it on auto. We'll see what it does. Cantrifon, again, hits one time really hard, so hopefully he doesn't one-shot everybody. Look at that. Just heal back up, heal back up. Heal back. Oh my god. Oh shit, and Cantrifon one hit. Doesn't kill anybody because we were above 50%. Anytime you're above 50% with Rotos, you just won't get one shot. Now, he is weak affinity. Or we are weak affinity to him. But we'll take him down eventually. There you go. Alright. So that's our auto team against people like Hegemon and Torments. Now, it's tough with teams that have, like her. Like, this would be a really tough team because she has the Ally Protect. And Rotos doesn't do a ton of damage with Ally Protect, especially if it's on a Duchess or something like that. So let's see what he does manually for starting. Trunda might just nuke the shit out of us, yeah. So that is a hard team anytime somebody has her or Necret. Necret is really hard to kill on auto. So yeah. Let's try this team. We should win this one. So much shields. And then he's gonna do the attack, and then we'll probably die. Does she have block revive? That's a great question. We don't like Foley's. Foley's block revive us. Does he... Alright, easy. Counterattack. Kill me 3 times. Yeah, and then they don't have a res, so this is GG. Dead, dead, and dead. Yeah, her A1 is just so powerful, not being able to be resisted. Cool. So that is that matchup. We were, I swear, every time I like have a streak, we still are 400 plus away from platinum. So this team should be easy. I mean, they do have this chick, but really tanky Skull Crown. Let's see if we can kill a really tanky Skull Crown. How about that? So killing him, proc an extra turn, dead, no other reser, and then we just really have to kill her. She didn't proc the ally protect yet, but she just takes so much freaking damage. All right, so yeah, this is GG. They didn't really have a crazy nuker. There it is, ally protect. So AI won't like see that and attack the person that does the ally protect. So that's why it's hard with her and a crit on the other team, enemy team. And Iron Brago is down for the kill. Anybody? All right, so this team is like hard, I guess. This is one of my 3v3 teams, by the way. So if we go to 3v3 defense, we have this team, we have the main team, and then we have the really hard to kill team. So this team is like the first team. Let's see if they won. All right, so they won 1 out of 3. This one probably just nuked the crap out of us. This one, same thing. And then number 3 won 3 freaking times. Oh, this team is insanely hard to kill. But let's go into refresh. Can we get anybody? All right, so there you go. Hegemon, Tormund, Hegemon. All right, so this is a pretty good team to kill with our Siphi team. So we'll go first team. We'll do team 1 will be this one, really hard to kill. Team 2 will be this Siphi team. There you go. And team 3 will be our main team. All right. So we have Hegemon, counterattack, counterattack. It's like they're almost always going to counterattack because they don't start with a ton of HP. But why she is tough is because obviously the AI, if you res, she gets the counter like go, and she blocks the res. So, but that was an easy win. And I probably should do a 3v3 video. Haven't done one in a while. But you just want to win 2 out of 3 matches. That's kind of how you stay and keep up to gold 1. Like we won 2 out of 3. Usually I just kind of go in, just auto everything, don't really care. Like once you're up to like here, you really don't care. So you just kind of go in, do your 5 matches, and then log off just for the quest. All right, so this one seems like pretty easy team. So this one, they don't have a ton of DPS, so we'll do our main one up there. And then we want to use our Siphi team for like somebody that has a lot of damage. So probably the second team. So we'll go 1, Siphi team. Now we'll do Siphi team 3. We'll do the lot of this one. And then Siphi team 3. Cool. And finally, third team. All right, so Nuke. And then he's going to try and stun everybody, which I don't think he'll be able to do because it's only a 1 hitter. Let's see if he goes. Look, both Rotoses are above 50%. So even if he does go, look at that. Won't kills the other 2. Let's try and put this on. Oh, crap. No way. Wow, they actually beat us. Damn. All right, let's get. We can't end on a loss. And I was like, oh, this team's gonna be easy. All right, let's go into a auto matchup. Refresh. Hegemon. Go. All right, they're gonna go first. Obviously, let's put this on manual just for funsies. Let's kill their DPS. Let's kill their other dude, and then do some damage into Arbiter. Go again. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you put this on manual, just oh my god. All right. Let's try this team again. So these two. Like manual, you could obviously choose who you want to kill, so it's pretty easy. So both counterattack killed one person, and then look, A3 onto the guy who hasn't gone yet. A3 on this guy, and then they both get to attack again. So they're both just gonna kill. Oh shit! If he crits, Arbiter. There you go. So there you go. That is the double Rotos. If not, if I see, I don't know if 3 Rotoses would be good. Honestly, because Vergoth, honestly, just does so much healing. This is Vergoth. Let's go over Vergoth. If you have a Vergoth, I'm going to do a video on him. But he has the Guardian set, which does absorbs 10% of all damage dealt to all allies and heals 10% each turn. He also heals 3%. So basically 13% each turn he gets to heal himself back up. Now why he's so good is this passive right here. Whenever he's attacked, heals all allies by 50% of the damage received. And then this one. So he's not booked out. I don't know why I haven't booked him out. Maybe because I didn't really need him booked out. So literally you only bring him for this passive. And his masteries bring him down to Bulwark, which takes additional 5% damage from all allies. So basically how it works is if somebody attacks the Rotos, he takes 5% of that damage, which heals him and then heals the Rotos at the same time because of his passive. So that's kind of how you beat the game, is you break it with him. And then decrease damage allies receive by the first hit by 20%. He'll receive the damage. So you want him to just hit or be hit. I don't have this leveled up to 16 because the less defense, the more damage he takes. So you want more HP rather than defense. So really slow. Not a ton of this stuff. And then just as much HP as you possibly can get in the Guardian set if you have it. If not, just go HP, HP, HP. Because shields, you don't really want shields because you want him to take the damage. And that's kind of the whole point of him, is you want him to take damage, so you Rotos to heal. So there you go. That was the 2 Rotos, 1 Siphi composition. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys have it. If you don't have Vergoth, again, you can use other champions in their place, but go check out the video for account giveaway. Appreciate you clicking on the video. Good luck with everything, and we will see you in another video soon.